Magical Realism by Amari Williams and Cindy Miller. Magical realism was first introduced by Franz Roh, a German art critic who considered magical realism an art category. To him, it was a way of representing and responding to reality. In Latin America in the 1940s, it was a way to express a realistic American mentality. It originated from Latin America, and this literary genre is which fantastical things are treated not just as possible but as realistic. It's characterized by two conflicting perspectives, one based on a so-called rational view of reality, and the other on the acceptance of the supernatural as reality. Magical realism differs from pure fantasy primarily because it is set in a normal modern world with authentic descriptions of humans and society. It aims to seize the paradox of the union as opposites. For example, dreams taking place during normal life. The themes of magical realism: terror, which overwhelms the possibility of rejuvenialism; time, which is frequently displayed as cyclical instead of linear. It basically means what happens once is destined to happen again. And carnivalesque. Carnival's reflection of literature. It celebrates body, senses, and relations between humans. Carnival refers to cultural manifestations that take place in different related forms in countries. Characteristics of magical realism. Hybridity. The plots of magical realist work involve issues of borders, mixing, and change. It incorporates many techniques that have been linked to post-colonialism. Irony regarding author's perspective. Writers must have ironic distance from the magical world view for the realism not to be compromised. And the supernatural natural. The supernatural is not displayed as questionable. Historical events of magical realism. In 1925, Franz Roh uses the term magical realism. It coined the term magical realism to describe growing trend in the visual arts. In 1967, Gabriel Garcia Marquez published the 100 Years of Solitude, one of the most popular magical realism books to date. And in 1982, he won the Nobel Peace Prize for Literature. Gabriel Garcia Marquez is a very popular author from Colombia. He wrote the book 100 Years of Solitude, which tells about rise and fall, birth and death of a mythical town, and it's a masterpiece in art of fiction. He also won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1982 for literature. Isabel Allende is a Chilean author. She wrote the book The House of the Spirits. She won Chile's National Literature Prize in 2010. Her work blends magical elements with natural history. Paul Bond. Paul Bond draws from the Latin American genre of magical realism. His illusions are uplifting and delights imagination. He makes it seem like nothing is impossible. Michael Parks, an American artist living in Spain who is best known for work in artistic fantasy and magical realism. He specializes in painting, statues, and sculptures. Thank you guys for watching our video. I hope you learned a little bit about this literary work.